Hey, what's up? It's KHG back again with some more Emperor's Text to Speech. This is episode 14. In the last episode, we ran into Magnus and heard his tragic story, or should I say tragic mistake, and opened up the way to all hell. So let's see what happens next. But before we get into that, I'd like to let you know that the next Primarch I'm going to get into is Mortarion. He looks very interesting, so I'm gonna see what his story really is. And starting tomorrow, when I actually get to download and play the game, I'm gonna have episodes of Resident Evil 8 Village on the channel, along with Warhammer. It still is a Warhammer channel. I just play games from time to time. Anyway, let's get into it. All right. All right, y'all.
My glorious chapter master, the second company has successfully carried out the order sent from Holy Terra. Minimal casualties were taken, and a devastating blow to the filthy traitors has been accomplished.
Congratulations. You once more managed to succeed on an impossible mission when you should have died! You went straight for the little landscape containing leeches upon leeches of helpless abominations. They're some of the most elite chaos mercenaries the enemy has to offer, and even the greatest of warriors would perish to. But no! You succeeded because you were trained by the book, the holy codex of our so wonderful I could set my power butts spiritual liege.
Yes, indeed, my lord, we did.
Yeah, whatever. You'll be given your usual celebratory purities and only miles to rub into your armor. Just please leave.
With courage and honor, sir.
Okay, is this guy nuts? They were supposed to die? They didn't die? He seems very upset about that. What the freak?
Are they gone?
He's very emotional about them not dying.
Nothing is satisfying anymore. I should have never.
My lord.
Aren't you they coming?
Judging by your mood, you must have learned about our latest success. Honestly, I have seen you in better days.
On this area, I must let down as a death corpse guardsman in a paradise world. But I presume it's not bad. After all, my day is not completely ruined as of yet. I have yet to see secure.
Master, I, Kato Sicarius, would like to speak to you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Did you hear the news? I, Kato Sicarius of the glorious and famed Second Company, has single-handedly captured the treasure Primarch by myself.
Not bad, I guess. Absolutely impossible, but not bad.
Not bad? Excuse me, but you must mean that it is one of the greatest deeds the chapter has ever accomplished, and it was thanks to I, Kato Sicarius, because that is what it is. And I, Kato Sicarius, was thinking that it was the most righteous time to remind you that I, Kato Sicarius, should be your rightful heir as the new chapter master.
If this dude says his name one more time, Jesus.
Excuse me, is that Volker?
I'm gonna remember that name for the rest of my damn life now.
Like a mechanicus adept. Will a stroke, or did you just wish for my death?
No, you are mistaken, my lord. I, Kato Sicarius, was just envisioning what the future could be like under the guidance of my blessed self.
Say, Sicarius, you did capture the traitor Primarch Magnus. But did you at all take into account all the risk you put your company through by accepting this mission? Alone, no less, with no backup whatsoever. Even going so far as to accepting that absurd order about going through the Eye of Terror without your gala field on!
The death of others is but a small price to pay as they fall, performing their duties in order to achieve glory for the interest of the best ultramarine captain, which of course is I, Captain Sicarius.
Okay, now I'm starting to see what everybody's saying about the Smurfs being annoying. Yeah, Ultramarines.
But I, Captain Sicarius, has so much more.
If you don't get out right now, I'll do the Imperial fisting upon you!
I, Captain Sicarius, is not sure if he understands. Do you mean?
Fisting time!
I, Captain Sicarius, will be meeting after such original application.
That went better than I expected.
Maybe I should do it for real once. I only slap him lightly on the hand when he does awful things. Then I will at least stop finding him sitting on my throne when I come home from conquests. Because, you know, his ass would be in ruins.
Anyway,
His ass would be in ruins.
I cannot help your problem as everything is shit. Because that is fine as well.
Well, you see, Augustus, I think I've started noticing a certain theme in our chapter.
A theme, you say?
If the Emperor had text-to-speech.
No, you're just trying to pull my strings. You're trying to soften me up so you can steal my powers back or spank me or something.
We both knew your absence, Corporal, so I wouldn't even be able to touch it anymore, Magnus.
I still don't trust you.
Well, whoop they fucking do, Magnus. Shall I reclaim your soul from Zinch to prove that I'm not playing you for a fucking trick? Or maybe you'd rather want a new book about some Boonga Woonga warp space horse shit?
Reclaim my soul from Zinch? That's impossible!
Just fucking watch me.
He could do that?
Greetings, abominable demon of the war. You wouldn't mind if I reclaimed the soul of my son Magnus the Red from your disgusting nether-ridden hands, would you?
Oh my, isn't it the Adenoma coming for a visit? Too bad I didn't prepare some snacks. Or maybe I did. But again, chance I ate them myself. But alas, how do we know snacks even exist in the first place? Or if they're even any good? Perhaps they are all just figments of imagination. Oh, also, what are you doing here?
You're as much of an overthinker as ever.
Oh, is your human mind too simple to comprehend some simple pondering? But that does make one wonder. What can we really comprehend? Does comprehension even exist? We...
Zinch is annoying. I would slap him. I would slap the hell out of him. He's annoying as... I'm gonna try to keep the cussing down. He pisses me off though.
Sitting here in a dimension of thoughts produced by a countless number of minds throughout time, expressing our feelings through simple sounds, understanding but not understanding each other's motives. Is that all we can truly comprehend about this universe? Is this really happening? No, yes, maybe. One thing I am sure of, the only thing I can believe in without a shadow of a doubt, is... that you smell like poop!
I don't have time for your horrid games, Warp Spawn. Give me the soul.
Yeah, maybe. Yes? No? No. No! Absolutely, positively, impossibly not. Stop it!
Soul, give me the 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 soul.
I would have slapped him. I don't know what he's poking him with. It looks like a sword, but I would have slapped him with the sword.
Give me the soul, give me the soul, give me the soul. All right, you atrocious fiend. I'll be going now.
Wait, what do you...
See you around.
What? What just happened?
I just reclaimed your soul from that fucked Zinch, and Holy Mother of myself was it straining. It was like a constant, concentrated fuck shit cramp in my brain.
What did you do?
I used my OP Please Nerf powers as the anchor in the Golden Throne to gather as many fragments of my drifting soul and psyche as possible to manifest myself within the warp so I could hit Siege in the face and take your soul back.
My soul is back? No, that's impossible.
The Emperor is the mother freaking man. He could do many things, way more than this. He can do all things. Yes.
Absolutely impossible. Luckily, I am the motherfucking Emperor, so I can do that.
Yes, he is.
Unfortunately, I felt my soul splitting up at least 100 times more after pulling that stunt. You better be fucking grateful, you featherhead.
That was horrible, my Emperor. Are you sure you're alright?
You know that awful pain you feel when you stuck your toe in a wall? It's like that, but amplified about 500 times and all over everything. Pain.
No, this is not true. I still have the powers Zeech granted me.
That shifty asshole can't get to you or your powers while you're in here. It's too bright, golden, and orderly for his taste. So yes, do you trust me yet?
This all seems incredibly convenient.
Well, if I am going to be completely honest, I expected you to put up more of the fight and attempt to summon like 1,000,000 demons into this place. However, it seems I was capable of convincing you without a shred of solid evidence that your downfall wasn't my fault, and make you cry in the process.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
That I'm a very charming fellow.
Starting to recognize that smarminess of yours. I guess you are being honest after all, but Father, why would you ever even do this? How do you know I will not attempt to escape? How do you know I will not turn back to Zeech, gather my warriors, and annihilate you? I've been with them for millennia, and now you think you can just come and take me back?
I'm certain you wouldn't want to go back to praising a filthy demon that betrayed you, leashed your soul to his will, and turned your loyal warriors into nothing but dust.
What? How did you know about that?
I perceived it. During the incredibly long-ass time I've spent sitting on this throne, I've gotten a lot of warpish shenanigans revealed to me, especially the shit that the gods of chaos have been doing. You never know how disgustingly often they post about shit like that on Facebook.
So get this guy.
Facebook.
Hit me in the face and took my collector's edition Magnus soul. He's such a fucking bully, am I right?
In your face? What a jerk! He's always getting in your way, isn't he?
Indeed. I even think he bruised when I had many cheeks.
I'm most certain that's all part of that big ol' stupid plan.
One of his many cheeks.
Yep, I got it all figured out. Just a matter of waiting for things to fall into place.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, bother. Not this horrid
Jesus.
wench again. Nurgle, dear, could you throw all diseases you've ever cooked up at this irredeemable penetration addict?
Oh, I like it when you get angry. Give me your credit card info and see my free couch show. Found this bitch with it on.
Alright, Gates, how do you use this zogging into warp? He's already using the interwarp, you drop.
When I get out of the Britonian, I'm gonna come back and fuck you all up. I swear to myself, I hate you all.
Kids these days.
Well, if that's the case, you must be aware of the festering edifice that your Imperium has become, right?
So far, barely. The custodian over there has been informing me about the latest happenings in the material realm, especially about the Imperium. So far, I'm pretty fucking pissed.
I'm helping! How would you not know about the remarkably horrible things that have been happening if you've been watching over the Imperium all this time like your oh-so-loyal lapdogs would have us believe?
I don't know. Maybe I do know, but at the same time not. After 10,000 years of watching over the Imperium, my soul has split up to such a massive fucking degree that I'm not even sure what I know anymore. Parts of my mind are scattered all across the warp, taking on their own separate existences, but yet being connected to one another. Individual accounts of knowledge and personality thrown all about like leaves in the wind. I'm but a fragment of the being that you knew 10 millennia ago, forever bound to this throne, like an anchor preventing the remains of myself from forever disappearing into the immaterial. That's why the custodian has been of great aid in updating me about current events, because he knows a shitload of stuff for some reason.
Well, why am I here? What do you intend of me?
Hold on, wait a second. The Emperor just said he split himself up in fragments and they're all living their own lives. Is he possessing other beings or something like that? Let me know in the comments, because that's really crazy that he can't put himself into another body and has to sit at that throne. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, please.
In due time, I will tell you.
No, you are not pulling that one again. That idiotic reasoning was what led to the Horus heresy to begin with.
I'm just kidding. Ho ho ho. Besides, you're not one to talk. That's also the same idiotic reasoning that turned 90% of your legion into a pile of dust. Like fucking father, like fucking son.
But I have reasons to hide my secrets from them. But I presume you know all about how that feels, don't you?
I suppose you were right in that sense.
Come to think of it, just witnessing how my first captain have reacted to my secrecy. This is all too ironic for my taste.
So where is that first captain of yours now? Is he still alive?
Honestly, I wanted to kill that fool after he casted the so-called rubric of Ahriman that turned my marines into dust. But I got fucked over by Zinch again, telling me that he didn't want me to ruin his new toys. So instead I banished him.
Hold the fuck up. Banished him? After doing that shit to your disciples? After he has shown countless times that his personal interests are more important to him than your orders?
What else can I do? Really, it's not like I could just hold him in a cell.
Yes, you could have, but that's not the fucking point. Have you ever considered the consequences of letting him go? What with being the first captain, and really big into stupid warpy shit, I'm sure he'll get his hands on an army of his own that he uses for evil, mischievous cartoon villain schemes.
It's fine, honestly. Like that loser, he probably isn't doing shit right now.
At last, I've finally done it. I've finally found the Black Library. It has taken eons, and the murdering of countless Eldar. But finally, all my hard work will pay off. All the secrets of the universe are mine, a flick of a page away. And I will finally understand the true nature of the gods. Perhaps even become one of them.
Yep, he's on some evil shit.
Oh, this is getting me so excited I could use my dick as an AP-1 weapon. Stop! Hold your fire, Rubrics! It would seem that the laughing god of the pitiful fallen Eldar has come to try and stop me.
Damn right I will.
Oh, I know exactly what should be done at a time like this. Rubrics, laugh with me! Oh well, for being a laughing god, you truly are laughable. Please, enlighten me. How do you plan
What is going on right now?
Do you have your card on you?
What?
Your library card. You can't stay within these walls unless you have one. Have it? Or not?
Oh, of course I have one. 1 second. Let me see here. Was it in here? No. Hang on a minute. I'm sure I put it in here in my robes, or did I put it under my pauldron? No. I swear I planned for everything. It must be here somewhere.
If you don't have it, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, son.
Alright, it seems like I've lost it, but look. I can just pay for a subscription.
We don't take subscriptions directly anymore. You have to subscribe on our website.
Subscribe on the website? Oh, okay, I guess I can
The
do that
website
while I'm
site.
here. Do you have a spare terminal I could...
Wait a minute. You're just fucking with me now, aren't you? I'm the one who's supposed to be doing the fucking with here. I'll teach you a fucking lesson. Open fire, rubrics.
Whoa.
Put me down, you oversized clown. Don't you have any idea how long it took me to find this place? Shouldn't I get a free pass just the fucking once? Fuck's sake, scream in desperation for me, Rupert.
Whatever he is doing, he will fail. That is the fate he will suffer on his journey.
Certainly sounds like every brink-balancing fucking teenage-riddled chaos fanboy trying to start his own edgy war band in his garage.
Nevertheless, you have not answered me yet. What is my purpose here?
Shut your fucking war, Brit, and I will tell you. I have brought you here as I intend to reshape the Imperium from top to bottom once more. I intend to bring back all my sons, and I intend to reclaim the galaxy for the human species. I intend to heal all wounds and have no shrouds to cover up the mistakes of the past and the mistakes of the future. All shall be at peace in mankind, and you shall help me, Magnus. You are the first one to be found once more.
That is, well, dare I say, an admirable cause. So long as it isn't served on a platter of lies, well, as much reluctance as I feel while saying this, I shall aid you in this cause. For now.
Most excellent. Now, let the bonding procedure begin. Magnus, I have a present for you.
A present?
Yes, a present. Bring it in.
Wasn't enough of a present to give him his freaking soul back?
Whoa, what could it be?
Open up and have a look.
Is this a bike? Wow!
It is your first bike, my son.
Oh, he gave him a
I never
bike.
rode one before. I was always inside reading my books, but every time Jagatar rode his, I always thought he looked really cool.
Now it is your turn to look cool, Magnus. Take a ride around the Imperial Palace.
Okay, thanks, Father.
Don't forget to wear a helmet.
Of course not, Father.
He made him put on a freaking helmet.
Well, that was special. So, what now?
Tell me whatever happened to the Salamander's Primarch Vulcan.
Oh, Vulcan? That's random, but, I'm pretty sure after dying a shitload of times, he decided to suddenly disappear. It is said amongst the Salamanders that he hid 9 different artifacts across the galaxy before vanishing. When the Salamanders find all of these items once again, Vulcan will make his return. Last I've heard, they've recovered 5 of those 9 artifacts so far.
For being such an uncomfortably friendly person, he can sure pull some complete assery, it seems. Alright, we'll do it like this. Send a message to the Ultramarines and tell them to find the remaining artifacts and plant them near the Salamanders.
What? Are you sure, my lord? I mean, the Salamanders have dedicated their lives to finding these artifacts, and they are a bitch to find. Moreover, in the event that the Ultramarines do find Vulcan's artifacts, the Salamanders will be outraged by it. It would probably lead to a huge loss of morale and unleash some majorly repressed anger. It might even motivate both the Chapter Master and the Forward Father to turn against the Imperium. Are you really sure that's the right thing to do?
Just tell the Ultramarines to do it with utmost stealth so they aren't noticed. Besides, better make use of those fucking smirks since they want to prove themselves. My reason says fuck no. Get rid of that blue blob of namby-pamby fecal matter. But my intuition says send them to do shit and stuff will go forward. I will go with the latter, because I have like prophetic powers and stuff.
Very well, my lord. I'll have the scribes ready in not a moment.
Woo! Look at me now, Father!
That's my boy. Just wait until you get to meet my Centaurian.
I am happy!
Okay, I don't even know. I don't even really know what to say, but Jesus, man. Are the Ultramarines that damn good? That they Oh my goodness. I know this is what they call parody, but the Ultramarines are really that good that you could imagine the Emperor sitting on the throne telling them to find what the salamanders have been searching millennia to find, and they can find it. Please let me know in the comments if they are written in a way that they could just do any freaking thing. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Got a couple minutes left, y'all. Child endangerment, child endangerment. That kid survived. He can be an Ultramarine.
Master, was your visit to the Black Library successful?
No, it wasn't, you useless, rotten pile of disgraceful, warp-infested pubic hair.
Damn.
I was this close, this fucking close. After all this time and effort I've put into this, I can't believe that there was even a tiny detail. I was sure I planned everything out, and now we're back to fucking square one. Alright, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've got sick of this for the time being. Why don't we all just go to some beach or Slaneshi pub somewhere and just get a drink or something? Yes, somewhere where there should be ladies. Real ladies with boobs and dicks.
Well, my lord, I'm afraid we cannot do that, Master.
Excuse me? Excuse me? But what in all of the world makes you think that you have the right to voice your shoddy little opinion at me, maggot? I'm the one who gave it back to you in the first place. And additionally, if I want to take a fucking vacation, I will take one when and wherever the fuck I please. And you will crawl up a hive tyrant's ass.
But Master, the War Master has summoned you for what he calls an important event. He left a message for you, my lord.
Oh, really? It's him? Well, fine then, maggot. Tell me, what did he say?
Maybe if you were less of an egocentric dick, you would
Do it all to the face! He's the Kyle, you motherfucker. Let's see what you have planned.
All right, y'all. That was episode 14 of If the Emperor Had TTS. The next video I'm going to make is going to be on Primarch Moltarion. And then we're going to get to episode 15. But tomorrow I'm also putting out the first episode of Resident Evil 8. So I got a lot of recording to do. But like always, you could have been anywhere watching anything, but you were here with me. So I thank you. To the next video, I'm KHG. Peace. What was his name again?
And it was thanks to Kato Sicarius. Kato Sicarius. Kato Sicarius. Kato Sicarius.
If you don't get out right now, I'll do the imperial fisting upon you. Yes. It's fisting time.
You need help.